I'm here with Arli Liberman at the Jaco studio.
Hello, hello.
How are you?
I'm good. Good.
Good, good. Hey, so Radioactive said, get Frank Zappa, Steve Vai and Joe Satriani to play a song in the middle of Marrakesh, and you have Arli Liberman.
Well, oh my God, yeah, that was kind of hard to deal with that kind of because it's all those legends names.
I know.
But no, I mean,
bit of an honor.
I get, yeah, totally. I get what they're saying because it's basically, I mean, my music is all over the place. I mean, especially this album, and it's very eccentric, I suppose. So these people that you just mentioned are pretty eccentric on their own way.
Can we throw like Prince or maybe Jimmy Page in the?
Yeah. Why not? Just
take anyone.
Just put it on, man. Just bring it in.
Okay. Awesome. So, how long have you been in New Zealand for?
I've been here for 4 years now, and it's been went like this. 4 years.
4 years. It's been 4 years. Wow.
I know. It's incredible. I just can't believe it. It's just 4 years. Bam.
Yeah, and you love it?
I absolutely love it.
Good.
Well, I mean, it's not many things not to really love here. It's pretty much the cruisiest, peaceful place.
It isn't. It is indeed. Did you fall more into the progressive rock category or world music?
That is a very interesting question that you're asking. I'm wondering if you thought about it.
I'm asking you.
Well, yeah, it's cool. Sure, thanks. Well, it obviously, in order to really make it work and bring rock into this kind of mixture with the Middle Eastern and the world music, you have to use some prog rock ingredients. You see, so that is, I suppose, why a lot of people will think, or will just put it into the prog rock. But I still kind of stay loyal to the world rock, Middle Eastern world rock, because it still gives me enough freedom to, to describe it.
It's quite a unique thing. There's not many sort of Arli Libermans in New Zealand specifically, I guess.
I haven't seen any yet.
No.
But maybe there's somebody who's like, I'm just gonna get in there and be like the next.
Inspiring other.
Hopefully, yeah.
I'm sure you are. So would you make a long Dream Theatre style conceptual album?
Probably not, because I mean, I'm nowhere near as good technically as these guys.
Oh, come on.
B, no, come on. B is just I think, I don't know. It's quite a lot of information musically. I don't think I can handle it.
What about any collaborations or with international singers?
International singers.
Yeah.
Oh, whoa. Well, honestly, I would love to do like an ambient thing with Joni Mitchell. Mm-hmm. She would be like,
that'd be pretty cool.
That would be amazing. Johnny.
Yeah. Jokes. By the way,
if you're watching it, because I know you're tuning into Music Nation. I'm here waiting. No, seriously, of course her, and I always had the dream to do, Prince stuff, but Prince is such an amazing guitar player, an incredible musician. So, I mean, I don't think that will never happen. But absolutely doing stuff, less actually with singers. I do love singers, but they are hard work.
What about Hebrew language?
Hebrew language? Yeah, well, the Hebrew language, I don't think it sounds really nice when it's sang. Okay. It's like Russian in a way.
Just a few bars.
Well,
you put him
on the spot here. That is not really nice.
So say something in a few words and then sing it.
And then sing it.
Oh, I'm joking.
Okay.
I'll put you off.
Yeah, cool.
You've used different styles of Middle Eastern music into your sound. Can you elaborate on that a little?
Sure. What is it that you want me to elaborate about? What kind of, where did I choose those styles?
Where your concepts sort of come from?
Well, it's mainly, it's funny because it's mainly North African stuff that I'm using when it comes to the melodies. What is funny is that no matter what I did, for some reason, I always try to tell myself to, what I do, I want to put a rock and roll point of view to it. And part of doing a rock and roll point of view to it is to obviously take the music and your work super seriously, but not taking yourself too seriously.
Yeah, true.
So, I mean, I suppose, you know, when it comes to the melodies, it's more of a North African style. And there's a little bit of Greek stuff that going on there in the same time as well, which is more Mediterranean. But it's all has to lay on very solid, firm Western groove.
Okay. Yeah, so, keep it commercial.
Well, keep it groovy, because I mean I'm still, you know, I was brought up in 4/4 and do re mi fa sol la si, you know. I mean,
like all of us,
I mean, you know, but I did have all those mosques and loads of ambience around me to, you know, that I just absorbed and inspired by.
So I hear you nicknamed the Israeli Shredder.
Oh my gosh, I heard it too.
What is it?
Well, it's my dear friend Arli Liberman from the lab.
Okay.
That he recorded most of this album. He was the engineer. And yeah, apparently he called me the Israeli Shredder. I don't think I'm good enough to shred. I don't think I'm fast enough, but you know, if he wants to call me that, I'm fine with that.
All right, go. Stick with that one.
Yeah.
So your self-titled debut album is out now, completely recorded in New Zealand with local musicians.
Yes.
Yet still captivating with the Middle Eastern vibe. No Mean Feat. Where did you record it?
I've recorded mainly at the Lab Studios. I did some recordings in York Street and Roundhead, and what I think what made it really, you know, you'd never be satisfied with your own music. You know, it's never happened. Not with me. You know,
like most musicians.
Yeah. But I did, and kind of I tried to capture like a rawness. I mean, there's like a million things that you know I would change there, but I tried to capture that rawness. That's kind of a, you know, naivety in a way. Okay. But what really helped it to be a seriously fun, you know, process was that, you know, I would just sit in Titirangi where I used to live, and I had this beautiful view and lovely studio, and I just came with grooves and textures and hooks, and then I just put it in a nice form, and I took it to the musician, to Stephen Thomas on drums, that did pretty incredible job, and Junior Tura on bass, that together they're coming from like a more of a jazz funk kind of background. And when I asked them to all of a sudden go to this area, they gave me all the power and the punch, but they gave this beautiful groove, you know, that settled it down a bit. So we didn't have much rehearsals. We basically just winged it, and that's what I like about it.
Stuff comes from it.
Yeah.
The cover artwork's pretty cool.
Thank you.
So did you do that yourself?
Oh no, I didn't do it myself. It's been designed by an incredible designer called Francis Sue. I can't pronounce it.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is cool. But yeah, Francis, he's the guy that also designed my website and helped me with all my branding, and he is incredible. The photo has been photographed. Sorry, not from here. It's in
I will let you. We'll put a translation in soon.
Put some subtitles.
Yeah.
It's been photographed by Erica Davis, and it was really good fun to do it.
The recording quality is outstanding. Some of the album tracks are quite dark and haunting. Surprising coming from you.
Well, yes.
Arli.
Thank you. Yeah. Well, I suppose for me it's a lot easier to express emotions and feeling through more melancholic and dark, you know,
That's where the
vibe.
best stuff comes from.
I think so, you know, and most of, you know, the Middle Eastern kind of drony bits and all this, they're all very mysterious, you know. It's old ancient societies that been kind of, you know, this music is just reflected of this, really, you know. And so I suppose that's where it's come from.
Your deep side.
My deep side.
So you were raised in Israel.
Yes.
But spent time living in a kibbutz. Can you tell us more about that?
Really want to know?
Come on, it's interesting.
Well, yeah. Well, when I went to the kibbutz, it wasn't like in the same format that it was like back in the days, which was like fully like a commune that everybody works and nobody get paid, but everybody get everything type of thing. That's the shortest way I can describe the concept. But when I went there, it had all the vibes and all the tradition and everything, but you could just work outside of the kibbutz or in the kibbutz and just earn money, which make it less a commune. But it is kind of a really together kind of situation. Everybody knows about everybody. You can't fart, and everybody will know straight away.
Yeah, but that's like today, like Facebook.
But Facebook is digital.
But everyone lets you know what's going on. So
that's true, but it's digital. It's virtual over there. I would just go to a room with somebody, and the next day, this bloody old lady would just come to me and say, "I saw that girl that you went with." I'm like, "Really? Did you?" For real?
And that was ages ago, by the way. Yeah.
That was ages ago.
Yeah.
Ages ago.
Yeah,
I was tiny. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So, were there any musical influences from that?
No, but that time I was basically, in the beginning of the process of shape myself as a musician. I knew back then that I definitely gonna do music, for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
I had no clue I'm gonna do it in New Zealand.
How did you get here? Why did you come to New Zealand?
Oh, the $1 million question. Well, again, the only reason that a man can go all the way and stay here is for lovely Kiwi chick.
Oh, lucky baby. You just got married.
I have. Oh, well, I have yeah.
So we can't ask the single question. I'm sorry, ladies. Okay. So you got any tours planned?
I've got tours. I just did something really small in in the overlap between in the new year, just before the new year. I do have a really big gig coming up in the Titirangi Festival. It's on the 5th of April.
Okay.
You should totally come. It's
totally coming. I think we're coming. Sell me.
It's going to be beautiful. I got Solar Rosa playing after us.
Oh, nice.
And the whole festival, that was actually where I started this project like 2 years ago. I did my first show over there. There's heaps of free stuff. This show does cost money. Just go to the Titirangi Music Festival, TitirangiFestival.com, and then you can get all the details.
Okay, awesome. So you practice yoga? Random question.
Oh my gosh, I do.
No.
I do practice yoga.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I think most musicians do.
Really?
I think the majority of them are quite spiritual,
I'll put it out there. I'm a kind of a spiritual guy without a god. Okay, does it make any sense?
You're into what you're into.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
And I just started yoga because I was like a year ago. I got back from Israel from like a little tour. And then the day I landed here, I had like a TV work with somebody, and I had to bring all my gear there. And my back, I just busted my back, and I just almost.
Am I joys of getting old.
Am I allowed to swear? I was like, fucking hell. What's going on? Like 26. I'm not supposed to have any. Thank you for the live beat, by the way. That was pretty good.
Good timing, eh?
Yeah, good timing. Yeah, I can tell that you might be a musician. But anyway, and then my osteopath just said, just try yoga. I'm like, ooh, I hate all the hippy dippy thing, But I just give it a go, sort out my back problem, and
no, it's not so hippy dippy anymore.
It's not hippy dippy at all. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I love it.
So, can we talk about your wonderful guitar made locally by John Lang?
Absolutely.
Pull it out.
Yeah, shall I pull it out? Oh, cool. Oh my gosh. Well,
your baby.
Yeah, it's one of them. Yeah, we can totally talk about it. I found it quite funny that a lot of Kiwis getting slightly not intimidated, but they don't really like the whole concept, and I think it's just due to like not a very good marketing. But basically, this guitar, the whole concept goes down here to these pickups. Here, the pickups are active, and they got a very particular sound that works really good with all my setup, all my pedals. They just respond really well to it, and I play a lot of EBO, which I'll probably demonstrate later on, and that is actually works really good. When I was in Israel, before we left Israel, I just my wife showed me the site Trade Me, and I saw this thing there, and I told her one day I will have this one of this guitar. This piece of wood is just stunning.
Yeah.
And I wasn't impressed by the sound then, but when I played on it, I just realized that it's super flexible and it will expose everything. You know?
You just have to work it in, and it's like any instrument. You just
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's just very it's a real versatile instrument that helped me kind of express myself.
Cool. Cool. Nice. Goes to the wardrobe. You make sure the colours are right.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. So you have a fantastic website.
Thank you.
www.arliliberman.com.
Correct.
Where else can we find you?
Everywhere. Just
Facebook,
Twitter, Instagram, iTunes, City Baby,
and
everywhere.
you have to buy his new album.
Please do. No, I mean, yeah, you can obviously download it, or you can just go to City Baby and just grab the physical copy, because it is really cool. If you open it, there's like the whole big artwork is right there. I'm really proud of it.
Cool. No, it's awesome. It's awesome. But
thanks.
Thank you so much for meeting with us today. I think we're going to have a little bit of a jam session.
Yay!
But I'm Tracey from Music Nation, and this is Arli Liberman. Thank you.